Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy, Mr. Headquarters. Thanks for coming by and checking out the video. Look, right now we're going to go over these paint cans. If you do not know, Days of Summer has the paint cans in and the floaties, and they are all over the map, and I mean literally all over the map. When we had Shamrock and all, there was not a lot of them out, just the pots of gold. But now that we got these floaties around the Days of Summer, they are literally all over the map, and I'm going to go through and tell you exactly how I got Dark Matter in 4 days. The only thing I had done was snipers at the time and nothing else unlocked. So once they come out with the paint cans, I decided I'd grind it out and just literally see how long it would take me. And do note that this is also working 60 hours a week on my regular job and then grinding Call of Duty. So it's not like I spent 4 days, day and night on this doing it. It's just in my time. I've done it and I got it within a 4-day time frame. So with this method here, I believe that you can do it because I've actually found a faster way. I could probably do it in 2 or 3 now since I've actually got the method down and the actual, best way to get it. So let's go over some of these locations here and try to show you where, all of them are so you get an idea of where to look for when you're on the map. All right, guys, here we go. I got it popped out for you just so you can see exactly. Now, the green marks on the map, that is actually the hot spots. That is where more times than none that it actually spawns. Now, on the top left there, that green part on the cliff, I'm guaranteeing you right now, 9 times out of 10, that thing is going to be there. So that's, if you just kind of want to just drop in a game, get the paint cans, exit out, reload back in, that is cool. You can try that method too. And you can actually get that one there because it will spawn there more times than it will not. I mean, I'm here to tell you that thing right there spawns almost every game. I think I did a thing on it out of 10 times, it spawned 8 times. So, I mean, 80% of the time it will be there. And along with those other 3 green ones, at the lower end of the map, you got the what I call green trailer down there by Ghost. It spawns there. It's pretty much my second favorite. And then over there in that little townhouse mall, pizzeria looking area, you got a spot that actually spawns underneath, and it's there pretty frequently. And also over there north of Turbine, there's a set of 3 little brown houses. It's going to be actually in the front of them, and we'll go through and show you the routes that I took on what I did and kind of look at everything. But this right here is just a general idea. Just take a the points on the map. You might want to go ahead and take a screenshot of this, save it, put it on your computer, put it on your phone as you're running around the map, so you got a pretty good idea exactly where these paint cans are. So whenever you're coming by that area, you know where to look. But this right here is my best method, and what I will say is get in duos. I messed up by going in solos for so long because everybody in solos, you got 100 people, they're spread out 100 different ways, and you got a lot of people grinding paint cans right now. In the very beginning, it wasn't that hard to grind out paint cans because a lot of people didn't know really the locations. They were just pretty much hitting Zombie Diner and trying to go there and get it. So that's a real hot spot. I wouldn't really recommend landing there because a lot of people land there. But just going through with my little brother, we decided, hey man, let's go to duos. And thinking about duos, I was like, hey, it's probably better to go duos because you got too many people, 2 to a pair, so that divides that 100 into 50, jumping out and trying to go somewhere. So what I did is I ran no field duos, and a lot of times you won't catch your paint can grinders in duos because they're all in solo right now. And anywhere on this map that you see these points, you will find and fight somebody to get to there. Now, also factory, that helicopter spawns there 90% of the time, and out of 1,000 times, this whole time I went on my paint can grind, I only had to fight for that helicopter 1 time. Nobody goes there, so as of right now, that is the best place to go and get a helicopter if you want to get in and fly. But I will tell you, you're going to take big chances of people getting rocket launchers and shooting at you, or people shooting at you when you land and drop. So the best thing to do is kind of hover down low to the ground and just jump out and let it land itself. Because if you try to land it to the ground and be real cautious and careful, you're going to wind up hurting it or blowing yourself up. So just go ahead and get pretty close to the ground, almost there to the ground, jump out and let it land itself safely, and then go over there and get the cans and rush right back and get in the helicopter and fly back to your next destination. But like I said, duo no fields is the best way to go with this. And I've actually, besides going, 30 cans or no cans, because I'd land in a spot and all of a sudden I get beat to that spot and I couldn't, get my cans. So it was better for me to, run in duos because I realized nobody really was grinding paint cans. So, and actually at a hot spot on that cliff over there beside Diner north of Nuketown, if you want to on duos, go ahead and drop there. Nobody even goes over there on duos. Like I said, you don't have no paint can grinders. So if you want to go over to factory, get the helicopter, run around that area, and then swing by over there around north of Nuketown, and 9 times out of 10 it won't be they won't be, you know, done check the paint can, so you can go ahead and get that. But let's go ahead and go over some of these tactics. And I recorded some of the video from the theater of me actually running around where I could fast forward and go faster, so you didn't have to actually see it in slow motion on the whole 2 10-minute gameplays. So let's go ahead and take a look at that, and I go over everything that I'm looking for, what I'm doing, and kind of the routes I take whenever I'm going through looking for my paint cans. Alright guys, like I mentioned before, you're going to see me right here. I'm going to be dropping factory because there's 9 times out of 10 nobody ever drops here, and this helicopter is usually always there. So the best bet is go ahead and get on that helicopter and start on your route. Sometimes I go ahead and I fly up there to the green trailer, but sometimes I think somebody may be up there already, so I go ahead and pass it by. You run by these gas stations right here and just look over. You'll be able to see the big old floaties. I mean, they'll shine like a light to you, and then, you know, just kind of when you come by, just swing over to the right, take a look at it, and then I go over here and I'll go over and look at Lighthouse, and right there in that corner, right there on those steps, you'll see it spawn in. So just go ahead and, like I said, just get kind of low, jump out, let it land itself, go over there and grab your paint cans and rush back and get into your helicopter and take off again. I like to fly low because a lot of times, you know, people are rocket launchers, they're not going to be able to lock onto you. And then right there on fracking tower on that one pond, I call it single pond, it'll be right there on the right, sitting there by itself. You can't miss it if you fly right there by it. It'll be on that lower right hand corner. If it ain't there, I go ahead and fly up this hill, and there's usually one that spawns in right under that awning on the left hand side. So just kind of check over there under that building on the right. It'll be on the left side of that awning. Go ahead and check there for that one. Then I try to skim over. I look over there to that hotel or that mall part over there. Did not see nothing there. And then right there by that jacuzzi, there's usually one that spawn in on top of hijack. So kind of swing by there and check out that area. Kind of sweep by. You know, try to cover a lot of ground as much as possible. And then after that, I go over there to my honey hole, which is over here on this cliff rock. And as you can see, it did not spawn. So I mean, that's just one of those rare times that it didn't. But sometimes if you fall there, you also want to come on down over there to construction and check out, because what I call here the flat land, this one right here, it tends to spawn in as well, and that one does not. And you never know, sometimes you get lucky and both of them will spawn. So go ahead and grab that and then take off, and then we're going to go over here and we're going to swing by estates. If you're in a car, you can run up there on that side edge, and you'll be able actually to look up and see the top of it if it is there or not. Because if you just get out of a car and jump up there, 9 times out of 10, it may be somebody already up there. And you go ahead and grab that. And if you happen to see that somebody's running around or something, check and make sure it ain't halfway deflated. Because if it's halfway deflated, 9 times out of 10 they done got it and they're just sitting there waiting on you. So I just go and take off, and back here in the back where nobody hardly goes is right there at that little red garage building on the right hand side there. You won't be able to miss it. I got another video showing that one. If that one's not there, I come over and check the guard shack at Hydro Dam, and it's right there on that left side. It's not there that time, and then just come straight across, and right here on this house, it's usually right there on that left hand side by that picnic table, and it did not spawn there. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take off over here. We'll check that gas station right up there to the right. A lot of people say spawn gas station. I never seen one there, but people say one's there. And as you can see, somebody's already trying to lock onto me. And sometimes right down below on those houses there where that little fire pit is, usually want to spawn in, or right over there by all those other picnic tables. And then here's those other houses. You want to swing around over here, and it's usually right there on that right corner. You can't miss it if it's there. I believe the next video I have, it's going to be there. So if that's not there, I go ahead and I swing around, and I'm going over here to check this little mall area where the pizzeria is. And like I said, this one right here usually spawns in 9 times out of 10. I think this one may have been here. We're gonna check and see. No, it wasn't here. And also, guys, if you're running around, you start seeing a lot of this stuff is not there, go ahead and back out, because usually it's not gonna be in a good time. I come back here to the front, as you can see on that trailer. I go ahead and grab this one, and that right there gave me 120 cans in a matter of probably 4 minutes. Let's hop over here to this other one where I actually do not take the helicopter. I fall short, so I go ahead and grab a car. And I believe we got a whole lot better of a cycle, some RGB or whatever you want to call it when they come into the game. And a lot of them are actually already taken because I'm in the car, and it takes just a little minute. But as you see, I go ahead and hop in the car. I glanced right there. You did not see. I kind of glanced to see if the helicopter was there. It was not. So I'm going to go crap back here to green trailer. It did not spawn in like it did before. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm going to go over and check the mall at Pizzeria, because usually, like I said, that one's usually one of my go-tos. You know, these 3 spots, the green trailer, this area right here, and that cliff. All right, so that one did not spawn, so I'm gonna run back down here, and I'm gonna be checking. I believe I go over here and check the gas stations this go around. All right, I'm gonna swing. I check the gas station. That one's usually not there on that one. It's always the one over here on the other side of the bridge. That's the one that usually spawns in most of the time right here, but it did not spawn that time. And once again, right here at Lighthouse, it actually spawned in. And once you're over at the gas station, you can kind of peek over and see it. So I mean, you don't actually have to drive all the way up there and check it out. You should be able to see it from a good distance, guys, because you know it just shines out real white. I mean, it's just obvious how it's there. So let's go ahead. Let's see where I go from right here. I should go ahead and take a left. Now I do want to mention we're going to go over some of the ones that I did not check on the inside that's more of a dangerous zone, and actually tell you where those are in case you're inside the zone and you want to check those out. But this is really, I stay to the outskirts because you know it's just a lot safer. I come up here. Okay, now we have it here where I told you it's spawning on the left side on that awning. So we're going to hop out and grab that. So quick, easy 60 cans right there. So let's go ahead. I should go down here and check that pond. As you can see, I should already see it. I mean, just like I said, right there on that hill, you should be able to see these. So you don't have to actually drive all the way down here, check, and risk getting shot. So if you see it, go ahead and fly down there real quick and grab it. I mean, if you get killed getting it, oh well, at least you got it. So, I mean, that's how I see it. So, all right, from right here, I should go up. Let's see where I go and check. I should go over there and check my honey hole spot and the diner. And this spot over here at that little mall area, little housing, whatever, little shopping center right here to the right. Sometimes it'll spawn in over there, but it's usually right there to the left of that second umbrella, and it did not spawn in there. So, you know, go over here and check Zombie Diner. And I do believe this one was already looted. Like I said, a lot of people fall in here regardless, and it was looted already. I mean, that's one of the hot spots. And there's also one in firing range I do not like to go to because, I mean, I'd rather stay on the outskirts where I can get more than one and not just actually, you know, drop and get one and pull out. I like to go ahead and stay the outskirts of the map. And this again did not spawn, so as I'm chasing the back of the storm as well. So also pay attention to your storm because, you know, if the storm's over there towards Hydro Dam, you know, go ahead and cover your ground on the backside too and check these areas on the way out because a lot of people are going to be pushing out or they may not land over there. And as you can tell, I give my car a pretty good beating for its money. So whenever I see a car, sometimes I go ahead and change it out because I've already ran this one to death because I'm just not trying to take care of them. And there's usually one to the right there where the balloons are at those houses. It's another dangerous area I don't tend to go to. And I always check these gas stations, like I said, because they tell you that they tend to spawn over there around that garage area. But I don't have a whole lot of luck on the garages. I have a good luck over here back here in Hydro Dam. So you see, I'm going back here to check the back area once again at that garage. And I'm going to go ahead and check the, as you can tell, I don't really care about taking care of my car, man. I'm here to get paint cans. I checked the guard check right there at Hydro Dam. It didn't spawn in. And I rewind it again just to show you that I was just, you know, checking right there on the right side. That, I guess you'd call it a guard check coming in. But that one's usually there, and a lot of people don't know that one. So, I mean, if you're running a little late on some stuff, usually that's your go-to that'll get you your 30 cans if you haven't got any luck yet. Running around, everything's looted or not spawned in an area. So, I mean, always check that area because that's usually like one of those like, okay, I got you. And as you can see right here, I see that one over in the storm. So, you know, 150 health, your boy's not scared of a little storm. Oh, wait, never mind, it wasn't over there. I thought that's the one where I ran in the storm. If I go and check in, I go and pull out. And then I'm going to go over here and cross this bridge. Like I said, I'm beating my car to death. Just pray to God it don't blow up. And this is the one where I go over here and check it in the storm. And I was going to smoke him. But I was like, nah, take my chances of getting killed. And then what if there's some cans over here, which there was. So your boy hops out and goes ahead and secures that 120 cans. And right now, guys, try not to go over 150 cans because they actually fixed it where you can't get over 150 cans in a game. So let's go ahead and check out this map here I got pulled up and actually go over some of the more places I don't go, but you might want to go.